Yeah, hello. I am so Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Welcome back to another round of street vlogging, where we discuss what is happening in our homeland and how we can nick the whole thing on the board. And with your support, we are making waves and we are bringing a wider audience by your liking, sharing, and also commenting. So from wherever you are, I say to you good morning, good afternoon, good night, depending on your geographical location and your area. So what are we talking about? People are beginning to talk about that this is the time to end all those fetishism in Igbo land, in Nigeria, those affairs, those DBRs, and all those things, because things has gone helter-skelter. That there should be now a total ban on these practices, because it has actually not lived to expectation. It has actually encouraged a lot of issue. And this is coming up on what happened in Umumba, Ndiago, Ezago in Enugu State. You could recall that Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State doggedly led a fight to end this, all these charlatans, all those riffraffs parading as native doctors and all those stuff, and saying that this is not really our tradition, that traditional doctors are completely different from what we are seeing in this time. He faced a lot of criticism from many sources. I could remember from wide and near, those that are in support and those that are against. And they were, and many of the states who did not understand what the type of crusade is leading. Now, the rules has come home finally. Because most of these states, there's no determined effort by the government to get rid of these charlatans. Because you'll be asking yourself, why is it a high level of crime, high level of Ibu Mado, and Ebulu Mado, Kina? And also, why is it high in the homeland? Why is it that the high level of missing of people? And some people will have the opinion, because the politicians also are patronizers of these people, that's why they always protect them. So, but now there's a general consensus that the time to end these practices is now. That we must fight this scourge, unless we will be engulfed in the pit of destruction. So, because what we are seeing is a situation whereby things has started to deteriorate, and this is not funny anymore. Because if you look at the gory pictures they were showing, where a lot of people were basically Enili Hanando, Nime pit, soccer pit. At the last count, there are over 20 or 30 people they are talking about. It might be more in those soccer pits. And this man is going around spreading money all over the place. I have all the opinion that the sources of wealth of some of those people that are, spreading money around, doing all sorts of things, should have been a cause of concern for the government and many other people. You know, because these days, many of the churches and many of the places, they accept this normality as part of life, that they are very hardworking. But when you ask yourself, what sorts of business are they doing to be having all sorts of money in order to be spreading all over the place? So nobody is able to answer that. And you cannot trace the source, the beginning of their wealth, because suddenly he has so much money, he has so much cars, he has so much houses. In a same society, in UK, in America, and some others, the government would have investigated, because there must be a trace of tax payments and all those things. So if you don't have that, mean that your money is from the underworld. And what that means, it means that the government has to take hold of those money and also charge the people involved to court. But not in Nigeria, anything goes. The government are complicit in all those things. So kudos to Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo for, first of all, publicly and privately, in spite of the attacks from even the church organizations and other things, said no, that we should not be celebrating people like that. I know in one of the towns in Nnewi local government, near Nnewi local government, another local government, there is this very rich man that he was to commission a hotel, but the government of the state think that the source of wealth is suspect, and a lot of people generally know the source of wealth of this man. So Soludo decided not to appear in that. But can you believe that a famous priest in Anambra State appeared and was teaching our blessings in that place? And some people were asking me, does it mean that this priest doesn't know the source of this wealth? How come he indulged in such a thing? This is the decadence in our society, whereby everything goes. There is now no moral values. Even those that are supposed to know better, and even those that are supposed to talk about this, are not talking about it, because everybody has become greedy for money. And this is a danger that has created upsurge in crimes and criminality everywhere. So the time to end this DBS is now. It is better to stop these practices and also total ban. I think a lot of the states has to emulate Anambra State and do the needful. Anambra State also need to escalate it further, because we cannot continue in this era of impunity here and there. So I don't know what you think about that. Whatever you think, go to the comment section. Do you think it's wise to ban all those DBS and fetish people? If you think so, comment. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of wonderful. See you in the next one, and have a wonderful day. God bless you. Bye.